Hello and welcome to the 20th episode of Roundtable Review. Gonna be a pretty chillax night tonight. Didn't create a post for you guys to submit your discs. So we're gonna do some other exploring. But anyways, I'm Dave from the Dyers Guild, and we also have Brittany from Ugly and Dies.
Hello, hello.
So if you are watching this on Instagram, you may see the format change a little. So I'm testing out a few different things to stream to Instagram and all the other social platforms. So hopefully that works out fine. And the audio works fine, which I think we're all hunky dory. So, have you stuck to your disc dying resolutions this year? Did you have any disc dying resolutions this year? If so, what were they? Mine, which I kind of got sick and kind of hindered part of it, I'm still getting over my cold, is to create a crap ton more content in 2026 for you guys. So I expect to see a lot more content as long as I stay healthy. Did you have any goals, Brittany?
Which means that you just can't socialize at all
No,
because every time you do, you get sick.
yeah, that was because I basically work from home now and I don't get out too much. And I taught a class at Door Disc Golf in Green Bay, not this past weekend, but the weekend after that. And like a day or two after that, I started getting sick. So I'm pretty sure my interactions with humans made me get sick.
Humans do that.
Yes. But yeah, that class was a lot of fun and tried some new things there. Um, Brittany, it sounds like you had a good time at an event. If you want to talk about that.
Yeah. The indoor disc golf event, they do 3 in our area. They do one by me, one by Dave, and then one elsewhere. Um, it's really fun. They like set up inside this big facility where they do like shows and stuff, and there's like gyms, and they just set up disc golf stuff everywhere, and they do all these obstacles and like really unique shorter holes, and it's just a super fun event, and I've done it for the last couple years and sell a bunch of discs and talk with a bunch of cool people, usually get some commissions out of it. We went with more than 100 discs, which is our goal, and it seems to be the number. Like when we hit 100 discs and we bring 100 discs, we usually do pretty good. So
That's a lot of stuff to die.
yeah, I mean, I probably brought 20 and Mark brought 80. He can do a lot more. He's got a lot of designs that he can do a lot faster, so
Well, it sounds like you had a good time. I was like this close to like saying, "Hey, Brittany, can I just sneak a little spot at the table?" Um,
I was asking you, like, if you're gonna come.
yeah, it was. I should have, but it was a 3-hour drive,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of glad I didn't do the one in Brookfield the past weekend because I was deathly sick. So good on me for procrastinating on that. And I don't plan on doing the one in Rockford. Um, Still trying to figure out what the Dyers Guild is going to be doing for the 2026 Pro Tour to see what events we're going to be at. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
All right. Seems like everything is hunky dory for the most part. A few things that I might need to tweak, but what I plan on doing tonight is if you are not part of the Dyers Guild community, either on Facebook or Discord, I would highly recommend checking that out because people post their work, ask questions, and it's a great resource for learning and asking questions. And what I plan on doing for the rest of the year is every weekday I will be posting a specific question or topic for the community to answer to get their thoughts and feedback on. And I plan on making some short form content on that, but I figured today we can just dive in a little bit and poke around and see what we got. So,
Maybe one of those questions, because your goal is to make more content. Maybe one of those questions could be, am I onto something? Something about like what kind of content people want to see.
yes, yeah, could directly ask a question for that, or I could see what people have been posting and what the responses are for these questions. Like, I have these all the way out to June, like all those already made. So
Bet
yeah,
you had your creative juices really flowing for that, like, "What else? What
it's
else can I
like
ask? Did I ask this?"
pretty much. I just wanted to get it done and over with.
Mhm.
Um, so I trialed this. Was it last year, September? I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you think of this. And again, if join the Facebook group, which is the Disc Golf Dyers Guild community, and Discord. You can access both those if you go to the website and you go to the community, and you can go to the Facebook group and Discord server for that. So yeah, the first and each day of the week is like kind of the same theme. So Mondays are a specific theme. Wednesdays are like work in progress. So the days are going to be the same topic themes for these questions. Uh, and it's interesting to see some of these answers as well because I'm curious. Uh, but first question that we have is, what disc plastic did you start dyeing with, and would you choose it again? Uh, Orange and yellow star Innova plastic. Ugh, that's. I like the response that I still have and look at my first ugly dyes from 5 years ago.
The good and the bad, you know?
Yes,
I agree. I think, yeah, I wrote on there,
yes,
a
a
lot
lot of
of used discs that were not white, the worst. You're
yeah.
like, "Why does this look like poo?"
Neutron. That's a great plastic to start out with. Worked rate, Neutron. Yep. Latitude gold plastic. Uh, I think I've dyed gold plastic a few times. Have you?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Gold's good.
Is that kind of like A1 in a way?
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say it feels a little bit softer than, like, a lot of premium plastics, but it's been a minute, maybe I'm making that up.
No, I feel like it's got that K1 feel. I don't know how to explain
Yeah.
K1.
Yeah, see, that's why I, like, froze, 'cause, like, how do I even really put this into words? We just know from touch.
Pretty much. It's like you just know.
Just know, man. Just feel it. Your heart.
Mark said my first two dyes were on clear lucid harps. I did not get the dye nor the disc hot enough, but had a really cool oil slick fade on them for the full trials. Bought a dehydrator, made a massive level up.
A few days later.
Yeah,
That's how disc dyeing works.
pretty much. I feel like Lucid is a decent plastic as well. It's not like as hard as Champion, but still takes dye well.
Yeah.
Anything made by Lone Star. I figured I couldn't make it any worse. LOL.
Burn.
Yeah, I think a big thing with Lone Star is wiping stamps, and
Those
that's just
stamps are brutal.
so embossed in there.
Just leave it. Just leave it, I'm telling you. It's funny because I did a couple and, like, the stamps came off okay, like, a little extra work, and then I had one, and I was like, "Never again." It would not come off.
Anything that could make it worse. Champ plastic is my first. Before I learned about Star, I love dyeing Star plastic. Yeah, I did. Champ blacks is hard. First was Infa Star, solid plastic to dye, does fade somewhat after a year or so, fragile stamps generally. Yeah, I feel like Infa has probably one of the worst stamps if you want to try to preserve it. Like you look at it funny and it
Yeah,
goes,
yeah, but if you wanna wipe it, great. So it just depends.
yeah. Mm. I so I was trying to think. The first discs that I dyed was DX. I think I did like three at a time. I did DX, Star, Champion, and actually Lucid as well. And yeah, I thought I was all going to get the same results. I didn't, obviously.
Very
And,
quick lesson.
and that was a hot dip with a stencil in my cold garage.
I did lotion first, then spin dyes.
Mm. You did a lotion bed?
Yeah, but I had literally 0 information, so it's just like, "Take this," and I, like, drew something with the lotion. It was green. I used a lot of green. So
Well,
many things have been learned along the way.
I believe I did ask a question about beds at one point the past week or so. So Technique Tuesday, and 9 questions. Do you dye hot, warm, or room temperature? This was I was honestly curious about to see, um, because in my experience, I mean, I've only done room temperature, and it seems to work. But yeah, seemed like a lot of people are doing room temperature with acetone, alcohol, room temperature. Yeah, see no reason to do otherwise. Room temperature acetone. I always warm the disc and the die, so it's much faster in my experience from Brandon. She did that.
Fantastic. Um, yeah, I just feel like the disc doesn't stay warm that long, but
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. But then
Uh,
you look at that spin and you're like, "Okay, yeah, do that."
for like acetone stuff, I don't know if it's going to help too much, but maybe if you do DA, that might make a difference.
Yeah, true. But isn't that defeating the point of DA then?
It depends on what you want to do. If you're like, I'm
Yeah.
impatient and I only have DA for whatever reason,
True, true. I did my
uh,
dye only when I first mix it. Yeah, that's fair. Warms up the disc. CJ is about that, like, process, like,
um,
make it speedy, be thorough.
typically warm my dye mixers before spinning. Helps take the die quicker with less passes layers. Spend how much I'm spinning when I'm doing. Yeah, it. I feel like dyeing the mixture would be better than the disc.
Heating the mixture?
Yes, wow, I'm still sick because I feel like the heat
Yeah,
stays in the mixture longer than the disc.
yeah, I agree.
Room temperature, whatever my garage because I'm too lazy to do any other way. I mean, you're not wrong. If it works, it works. And yeah, Eric from Sun Chaser did this in his cold garage, and
Gorgeous.
yeah,
Can't complain.
I personally feel like spin dyeing, you don't necessarily need to do anything special. It's like that's why I like spin dyeing is because
Yeah.
it's so fast and easy. Dye another day said Florida room temp heats the disc for us. My gosh. And now I remember when I was doing podcasts and I was talking to these other peoples in different regions in the United States, like some people dyeing discs in California in their hot garage or dyeing discs in the hot sun in Florida versus like us
You're
freezing
in your
our ass off
cold loft.
and just the the different conditions that you dye in, how that makes a difference in the dyeing process. Like, again, like the heat that you're naturally working in, the humidity that you're naturally working in,
Mhm.
um, which also has to be taken in consideration. It's I don't want to say dyeing is a science, but it's like an art form.
It's a good combination of science and art, which I think is why it appeals so much to me.
Yeah, and I just had a chat with Mark, one of the owners from Pro Chemical and Dye today, because I wanted to see if I can do some sort of video to. Um, oh, I think I might have lost Brittany. Great. Uh, did I lose you for a second?
I don't know, did you?
I don't know. I think I did. Anyways, I was saying that I was chatting with Mark because I wanted to do a video to kind of disprove any myths or misconceptions with how the dye works. So hopefully we can do a video with that dye company.
That'd be cool. That'd be a good collaboration.
Yeah,
Hopefully they see, like, your stuff and like, "Oh, no, he's really, like, putting the work and time in," and it's like, this guy, we wanna work with him."
yeah. So what he also said is the founder of Pro Chemical and Dye, the guy that actually started Pro Chemical and Dye, worked at a another factory in the area that was doing more bulk industrial dyes, but people were calling them, you know, typical consumers were calling them, saying that they wanted smaller quantities because if you're getting this dye um, sourced, you have to buy like giant
Yeah,
tubs of
factory
it.
vats.
Yeah, and there wasn't anybody at the time doing smaller quantities, and that's how Pro Chemical and Dye really got into the consumer dye market.
Wow.
And the guy was a real chemist and scientist, and he's no longer with us, but he would have been a great person to talk to about that stuff.
Tell him I got, some skin colors that we can work on together too while you're at it.
I also, you know, potentially because I learned a few other things that I don't know if I can necessarily share right
Uh-huh.
now. So, but going on, next one we have is Whip Wednesday. And for the longest time, my naive self didn't know what whip meant. I was like, "Whip project?" Usually, because I was into
What?
cars at the time, I was like, "Here's my whip." I'm like, "What the"
What is a
If
whip?
you don't know, like I didn't know, don't feel bad. It's work in progress.
I only laugh because Dave is such a tech guy and, like, is so on top of these things that it, like, so unexpected from you to not know that.
Yeah, but now I know, and now you know. Um, so this one was show us your mass discs before they hit the die, tape, job, vinyl, and all. What we got here? Andrew did this one. Looks like a glue mask. I haven't done a whole lot of glue masking like this, and I feel like this is even an art form um
Yes, it is. I've done a lot of these,
to
back
get
in
the
the
I
day.
was gonna say, to get the right amount of glue so it's not, like, too thick or too thin to get whatever streaks or patterns that you want.
More so, just, like, I would do, like, too much and they'd be too busy, or you do, like, not enough and what you're trying to accomplish doesn't show up, so there's just a lot that can go into that to get it right.
Yeah. The Jared had oh my god.
Amazing.
That's that's a lot of weeding.
I think we saw this one finished.
We did?
Yeah,
Huh.
I think so. Maybe it was in the New Year's or one of the roundtables. I could have sworn we saw this, so I could be mistaken. I feel like it was, like, purple and green, which I love.
Hmm. The Scott, another crazy one. Huh, neat. And, I find it interesting that people don't necessarily wrap the entire disc because
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm not that cautious to precisely place dye and that dye would somehow get onto the uncovered discs.
Yeah, I feel like I've done 1 or 2 where it didn't cover it, and I learned immediately that that strategy is not for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's if you don't have the vinyl and it works, but, I just I feel like a little extra save some headache.
Well, we both were hot dippers originally, so maybe we're, like, also kind of ingrained.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's also a Wisconsinite.
If you're not a Wisconsinite, spotted cow is a big thing out here,
He wrapped this 10 years over 10 years ago. Wow.
and it's
Hmm.
I can't see all the writing. Whew, it's my favorite. It's, Tim Burton.
Yeah, that's man, reading all that. My gosh. It's like
I don't know. I don't know how you do it with the cutters. I don't know how you do it weeding it. It just looks so tedious. Every little dot you gotta keep on there or take off. Amazing though.
Yeah, I feel like there's a certain amount of detail that I'm just like, if it's over a certain threshold, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't come off in one peel, nah, I'm good.
Mark's threshold is very different than mine.
Exacted a glue mask. So yeah, this is one way to mask off stamped discs is
Hashtag save the stamp.
pretty much.
Dies by red.
Um, I think I may have had a slight issue with the stamp doing this, and I just used normal white Elmer's glue. Again, all stamps aren't created equal, and it depends on the stamp. But um,
I have had glue affect stamps. It much less so, but it can happen to any of them.
and the thing that I had happen, it wasn't really bad, but some colors are more potent and actually like to migrate through the glue.
Well, that's why red says 2 layers always. He does 1 layer, lets it dry, and then does another.
Double protection, double bag it. Got some Sam, some white vinyl. It's also interesting to see what vinyl people use.
Right. They're all wrong, but, you know, it does make for
Mm,
better whip pictures than
mhm.
clear.
Like white on white, I don't get it. Like
You can see where the dye goes is my guess.
still, but I want to see where I need to weed. I don't.
Well, you can see the cut lines pretty easy on white.
It's white on white. It's gloss white on a gloss white disc.
It's easier than clear, let me tell you.
Yeah, that I would have to agree with. Nice. Like this one. Nice, simple, easy.
Mhm. Black, you're like although that one looks shiny, I don't think it's matte black.
Nah, yeah, it's shiny. Close. No cigar. But I feel like your choice in vinyl is a personal preference, and that you should try everything to see what you like, and your preferences may change over time, just like
It's true.
everything.
It's true.
But I'm kind of stuck in my way.
No.
I,
You
I just like the matte black because I feel like it's more malleable than
Mhm.
gloss.
Mhm.
And black, I can see the difference between what I'm weeding on a white disc and the black vinyl, and it gives me a point of reference to see how black the dye is on the disc.
So I wish there was a matte clear, and Mark was like, "That doesn't make sense."
No, that
And I
makes
was like,
perfect sense.
"It makes perfect sense, it's not glossy, so it's more malleable." And he's like, "Who would ever use that for what?" I'm like, "Well, I want that."
There has to be a matte clear.
There it just says clear, it doesn't even say glossy or anything, it just says clear.
Well, now
Like,
I'm
there's
curious.
1 clear. There's there is only clear. But, yeah, I'm curious too because I was, like, wanting to try.
So I don't know if you'll get the Oracle 651, but
Well, it's gotta be Oracle 651.
they do make matte clear. I know they make matte clear.
Right, but 651.
Well, you just got to find something that's potentially equivalent. I've never used Silhouette permanent vinyl matte clear.
I might get a little bit and try it. That might be a fun experiment.
Yeah, yeah, do it and report back.
I'll come to your house and do some filming.
Yeah.
We'll do a quick run of that.
Speaking of which, you got to do that. How you do the wood grain tutorial.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's so boring. It's a waste.
Well, a lot of people have questions of how to do it, including me.
Okay.
Whatever you say, Dave. That blue vinyl? Huh.
It
Just,
does look blue. Could just be the picture.
yeah, yeah. I haven't looked through all these yet, actually. Still has the backing paper, which I'm not a
Or
fan
that's
of.
transfer.
Yeah, I'm sorry, transfer paper. I'm not a huge fan of that clear plasticky transfer paper. I'm more of a fan of the
It's what I
matte.
use.
Yeah, I know.
But I haven't really used yours before, I just stuck with what I had. It lasts forever. Cute.
Nice.
A lot of white. A lot of people go with the white.
Crazy, crazy people. What we didn't see is any transparent, so there's that.
Well, one of the bestest stars in the whole world uses it, so I'm gonna say it's a win.
Yeah. Alright, Throwback
Shout out
Thursday.
to Andy Dies.
Throwback Thursday. The theme of this is black and white, high contrast designs. Lots of people posted on this.
This was a good I liked this one a lot. It was really fun to see what people have done.
Yeah.
And I think it's good for, like, beginners to be like, "Oh, I could start with just black and white and do something awesome. Hey, look, that's mine."
Yeah, I mean, technically it's got color in it, but well, I'll let it go.
It's high contrast.
It is.
I know, I almost didn't post it, but it's what I had.
Uh,
I
this
was
one,
so surprised Jory posted this.
yeah, I was gonna say it's mainly because it's kind of hard to see the stencil design with the clear glue bed, but it is on theme. That's pretty cool. I like the background. Oh,
Mhm.
sports ball.
Yep. Yeah.
Nice. Clean.
Yep.
Nice.
It's a really good great use on a see, that one's not black and white, Dave.
But yeah, I don't think he added color.
No, I know.
Oh, there's that.
Well, you know I like to not follow the rules.
Uh,
Yeah, that's sweet.
yeah, this reminds me of one that Geoff did.
Yeah. Mark does some stuff like this too.
Like, what would you? I would guess I would call this topography kind of type stuff. If you were trying to search for a stencil like this, how would you describe it?
I would just put trippy geometric design probably. It's not really geometric though. I see the topography for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, it looks like flow art,
Yeah, it
kinda
looks
like
like
pour painting.
Damascus steel. That's what that I was thinking. Like those knives with the folded, like those folded metal Japanese knives where you, yeah,
Mhm.
it's Damascus. I think that's how you say it.
Ah, yes. The noirs. Those were nice.
I don't know if I have this exact one, but I do have one of his newest that is a proxy. I don't think it was this one, but he had
What
another
color is
one.
your rim?
Well, black. I don't know if this was an MVP disc or not.
Yeah, I was just looking at that, like, is that brown? Because it's kinda nice. Looks metallic almost,
I
but it
think
looks
that's
black
just,
on the bottom.
I think that's excess dye because that's like that has that sheen usually on it with the excess black dye
Yeah, just really consistent.
because it's spun, binned.
Spun
Okay,
clean.
neat, neat.
That's cool.
I don't remember seeing this one.
I
Huh,
love it.
wow,
I love that.
really cool design. It
Is the reflection actually in the design, or is that just a reflection on the disc? In the eye? It's gotta be in the design.
yeah,
It's a nice touch.
Yeah, I like how there's the added swirls to the
Uh-huh.
lines.
That's a really cool design.
Wonder where they got it from. Does it say? No. Justin, I might have to message you.
That's a trip.
I love these, and I bought
Yeah.
some too. It's hard to find or describe this type of
Yeah.
style. Um,
Respect
it's like
like
a
fisheye lens.
spherical, wide angle, fisheye, 360, mirror ball.
Mirror ball.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's really cool. It's perfect on, like, a round canvas too.
yeah.
That's
'Cause
wonderful.
I've seen a bunch of them, and, like, I saw, like, bathroom scenes, bedroom scenes. I saw a few videos of people actually drawing this and how they actually draw it, which is
Mm.
quite fascinating. I think this one is technically an MC Escher, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
I think you're right.
Yeah, but yeah, I love these.
And this one has a ton of like, up on the ceiling, there's so many little
Yeah,
dots.
so many schniblets.
Yeah.
These.
But it's also one that if it was slightly imperfect, it'd be fine.
Yeah, it's definitely got the sketch feel, so you can kinda get away with
Yeah.
a few more things. Huh,
Love it. Justin, again.
nice.
Yep.
Like that one's glow. Charlie Brown,
Charlie Brown.
nice.
I love that. Nice. Lars, we haven't seen Lars lately. That's
Yeah,
exciting.
you know, seen a lot of these type of variations of stuff. Cool, cool.
I've done quite a few of those as well.
Seen, uh, quite a few I won't say variations, but this type of leaves around the edge. I think the most popular one that I remember is,
Is it JoJo's?
yes,
Yeah.
he usually does this.
Mark made one, but he's put hidden pot leaves in it.
Eh,
It's great.
yes. Ooh.
Ooh, what a trip. You, like, blink and stare at it,
Yeah.
does things to your brain.
But imagine weeding this.
Mm-mm. Like, "Oh, shoot, I messed up.
Yeah. Oops.
Wrong one."
Whoops. Whoops. I closed out too far. Let's see if we can get back to where we were. There we
Hey,
go.
look at that.
Well, maybe not. Uh, please
Oh.
hold.
Hey, look, there's the indoor disc golf experience I was talking about.
Yes.
Such a fun time. They have, like, black light rooms and, like, inflatables you throw over, and the dude's a bodybuilder, so there's always, like, workout things that are, like, blocking the basket. Drunk. Shout out.
So there's a lot of posts. I'm not going to go through every single one, just quickly glossing over stuff. And I do plan on again doing some short form
Ooh, I like the
content for,
marbly guy.
yeah, yeah. I do plan on doing um, short form content and picking a few of these and talking about them.
Love that. Joe.
I Man, I thought I looked through all these, but I guess I didn't. I'm like, oh, these are really cool. And so far, the responses for all these posts have been way better than I was expecting, and it's cool to see.
Yeah, it's good to get that interaction going,
Yeah.
get people talking. I always am, like, impressed with what people say and hearing different perspectives on things.
Yes. No one posted on this, which is fine. Most of this were color didn't behave how I expected. And, yeah.
Oh, man, I have the perfect example of that, though. This one time I was doing, like, a for my local coffee shop, a coffee disc, and I wanted it to look like the cream and the coffee
Mm,
mixing, and I, like, had a brown, and I used that brown, and it just turned out black and gray. No brown whatsoever.
Hmm.
So I went and, like, hand colored it in brown, and it worked. Yeah. I don't think I
Uh,
have pictures of it when it was gray, though.
I feel like there's a lot of times, especially when I first started dyeing, when people first dyeing, to understand what the colors look like and behave in specific mediums and different sit times.
Absolutely, and without heat, some colors that just don't even show up or barely there.
And speaking of that, Kateri did a great thing that I put on the website. So if you go to resources and color vault, uh, you can add your own colors if you want. There's been a few here, like some skin colors, but Kateri made this chart that she did with the colors that she had with the methods that she did. But it can give you a good starting point to see um, what some colors look like. I think she used detergent um,
Yeah,
on specific sit times. So,
but what's interesting? Look at the difference between the times.
mhm,
Like, some colors just change quite a bit with different set times, which shows you a lot.
yeah.
I think, lotion reacts very similar as detergent,
Mhm.
so it'd be a good reference for lotion.
But yeah, appreciate her letting me putting this on the site, and um, you can see her methodology that she did for that. But yeah,
She's
colors.
a boss.
She is. And she did a wood grain tutorial video using
Uh-huh.
detergent and I think the basement disc dyers on the differences doing it. So if you want to learn how to do wood grain that way, more than welcome to. But we want to see how Brittany does it. So we hopefully
Pretty much the same thing, so go ahead and, but I'll show you with lotion if you guys wanna see it.
we'll go just a few more posts just to kind of ease into this whole theme. But what is the first mistake you warn new dyers about?
This one was really interesting to me.
Yes, every dye you do is a learning experience.
Couldn't agree more.
If you're doing Floetrol, don't throw away the bed. Proper conditions allow you to store and recycle the bed multiple times over. Yeah, I feel like if you are doing a lot of dyes to save um, costs and material to reuse beds, obviously Floetrol you can, clear glue you can as well. Um, with clear glue, you can pour it right back into the jug, and with the clear glue bed method, the dye that was in there mixes in the glue, and when you dye a disc, the dye is on the surface. So the stuff that's like in the glue doesn't necessarily affect your next bed because it's really in there. Jesus.
That's what my glue looks like a lot
That's
of times.
yeah. Um,
If it gets a
so
little thick, add a little water.
yeah, you can add water. So it doesn't necessarily affect your next dye that you're using it with. But I know it can be a little bit harder to see what the colors are if you don't know what colors are. You're like
Mhm.
intuitively doing it. So yeah, base plastic. Yes, I get that a lot at the classes. So like, hey, can I dye this putter? I'm like, nope. I mean, you can. It'll look
You
very
can go through the action of
pastel and not
dying, yes.
look very pastel and not last very long. Make sure you use the proper containers for acetone dyes. I've actually made that mistake. Specifically for whatever reason, I put it in a plastic cup that was low density polypropylene, which melted.
Yes, I've done that.
So you got to make sure you have high density polypropylene, HDPE, which is the
Mhm.
bottles that we have, or polypropylene as well. Um, there's a few others, but those are kind of the main ones. You don't want, yeah.
A lot of people use the glass jars, but I have found that they evaporate a lot faster in the glass jars, so
Yeah, you'd think the seal on like the mason jars, but surprisingly not. Too many colors make the baby poo green and brown. Yep.
keep it simple, stupid.
Don't worry about air bubbles or creating perfect cells. Can't always
Yeah.
be perfect. Using a magic eraser as abrasive? Yes.
Yes,
It is. Um,
especially on stamps.
it is a, if you use it gently and lightly, it is a good way to clean it, but it can also be used to remove stamps.
Mhm.
CJ said, "Don't buy hundreds of discs just because you think you'll sell them. Uh, make people supply the plastic." I feel like
I
there's a
thought that
balance.
was interesting. Yeah, because I get stressed when it's someone else's more than if it's mine. 'Cause if it's my plastic and I mess it up, then I just gotta replace my plastic. I don't know. It
Yeah,
adds an element and keeping organized and whatnot too, but, like, for me, I kinda like having my own. Just yeah, watch how much you get, or you'll end up like me with a bunch of boxes of some molds that people don't really dig.
you don't have a hoarding problem.
No.
Use those non-popular discs for other things. Um, a big thing that he said is don't die for cheap just to undercut the next guy. You'll ruin your value when you want to do something of value. Which I totally agree that you don't want to race to the bottom for the price. Um, I mean, there's a place and time and strategy if you wanted to do something like that if you're first starting out, just to get your name out there. But even then, that's one strategy. I don't like that strategy. Um, but making sure that you charge proper value for your time and effort. And I feel like that's with anything creative, that creatives are highly undervalued um, for the work that they do. Um, yeah. Avoid using caution with anything that might damage the stamp, acetone and alcohol, and even vinyl. Like
Mhm,
acetone will eat vinyl, as
mhm.
I know. I was doing a spin die with a vinyl stencil because I wanted to do that. Then the vinyl started getting really soft. I'm like, what the heck? And I realized that the acetone was eating away the vinyl. Hmm. Yeah, every chance is or every die is a chance to get better. And just
Don't compare your work to those doing it for years.
yes,
Yes. That's it, yes.
check for bad bubbles. Okay, have fun and don't be perfect. Yeah, and failure is a way to learn. That's in my mind the best way to learn because you don't want to make the same mistake twice.
And sometimes when you see a failure, other people don't even see it or notice or care,
Hmm.
so failure is relative.
Yeah. Freeze your disc before wiping your stamp with that. So highly agree with that. Again, heat and cold play a huge part in dyeing.
Science.
Heat dye, cold not dye.
Caveman.
Yes. I warn them to stay off my turf if they like their kneecaps.
I love
Okay.
Jeff.
Thoroughly wash your disc beforehand with soap and water. The magic eraser. Um, yeah, I'm, I'm very curious to see if it is an actual release agent or something on the disc that causes that, and I'm curious to know what that something is,
What they use as a release agent?
if anything. Like if it's because I watched a lot of Trash Panda videos and other disc manufacturing, and I haven't seen anything that made me think that there is something, but there is something because dye doesn't like to um, permeate certain discs.
And certain manufacturers are worse, so they must be using something different or
Yeah, and I feel like
more of it.
I feel like the biggest offender is Castoplast,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like Castoplast's new discs are like super shiny and glossy when they come out of the factory. Um, yeah, I don't. I remember I saw a video of I think it was Latitude's manufacturing process, but um, Yeah, I'd be curious to know what exactly that is, if it's, like, something within the plastic itself
Mhm.
that is
It, like,
embedded.
comes out.
Yeah, that's, like, embedded into the pellets that when you injection mold it that it mm, or they just like a McDonald's spray silicone spray on their
Shh.
egg molds. Adding more to my addiction of disc golf. Never be afraid to ask for help. That's a very inspiring community. Yes. And ask for help and also say what you've tried.
Be
And
specific.
yeah, be specific in what you tried and don't necessarily ask, I wouldn't say for handouts, but like of how to do this without giving a good effort or try of explaining what your question or thing is. Like, yeah, like saying, how do I do a spin die? And then you like some videos and like, I don't want to watch this video. Just tell me. Well, that's not the
Yeah, I have a lot of people ask me questions, and they'll be trying to explain what happened, and I'm almost always like, "Do you have a picture of it?
yeah
Do you have a picture of it?" And, "Oh, it's at home. I'll send it later." Like, that picture can give me a lot of clues.
yeah. Rinse foils in cold water, especially reds. Yes, it's
Uh-huh.
something I would recommend freezing the disc. Trying to be perfect, just make mistakes and enjoy the ride,
Mhm.
which I'm still trying to work on myself.
Bit of a perfectionist, eh?
Yeah, they are discs. They are meant to be thrown. So,
Yeah. Don't take it too seriously where you're, like, putting so much stress on it, like,
mhm.
it's art on plastic.
Uh-huh.
It's fine.
Hand cut or machine cut? Pros and cons. A machine cut for efficiency, but I can do touch up at times. Uh, Free dive job says both machine cut for the base stencil, then hand cut for re-stenciling cover ups. That makes sense.
Yeah,
And
instead of glue.
yeah, and I do have one of his discs, and I noticed that before he left that comment a while ago. I was like, okay, now I know how he does some of the stuff. Uh, Machine cut, don't have the patience. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hand cut, you crazy son of a. Did I do any hand cutting? I think I may have tried it and like, screw this.
Yeah. Like people have said, I'll do, like, some touch-ups or some, like, manipulations, but it's hard.
Yeah, I think I the only time a hand cut is basically what Screwy Dye Jobs does is to when I
Mask.
remask something and I hand cut it on the disc. And people that do wrapping of cars and cut the vinyl, it's a very delicate touch. You have to know
Mhm.
the right amount of pressure to use to not gouge the disc.
Do you like, mask with vinyl or contact paper?
I think I had some clear vinyl that I did. I don't know if I ever used contact paper. I think it's always been like clear vinyl.
I have had issues where vinyl over dye pulls dye out in, like, spots. I just
Yeah,
always wonder how people do that.
yeah. That what I've yeah, asterisk, and I kind of lied on that. What I did was I put down my contact paper. Then I put vinyl on top of that to be a little bit
Mhm,
more durable because that contact paper is literally just paper and stuff can permeate that. But the contact paper has a lot less tack, so
mhm.
that doesn't adhere as much. And that helps with like saving the stamp. So yeah, yeah. I did the first few by hand until my wife asked, "Isn't there an easier way to do that?" I'm afraid. Yes. Uh, Cricket, Gene for me. Gene. Yeah, that's another video that I need to do that's been kind of in the backlog for 2 years is, testing vinyl cutters.
He's got the vinyl cutters, guys.
I do,
Like,
which I don't
save
even know
him
if
up.
I don't know if you can even buy them anymore. That's
It's gonna be obsolete.
yeah.
But I think if you get the result of like, "Oh, any of these will work," then that would be still
Yeah.
relevant.
I feel like, testing videos are hard to do because there's so many things you need to test.
There's
Uh,
so many factors.
yeah, like, machine performance is one, but,
Settings.
the other thing is, just the software, how that works. You wanna 'Cause I don't use a lot of the software for these machines to design stuff in, I just use it to import the stuff that I already designed and cut. That's another
But I think you could test just that to start with.
yeah. Um,
Machines for the win.
yes. Go machines, we like machines. Let's do Whip Wednesday. Show us your dye mixes before they go into the disc. Powders, liquids, chaos, jars, welcome. What we all got? Ooh, Andy did this. Ooh, this crazy bastard.
This guy's wild.
Let me take the tiniest point on earth and paint with it.
That dye looks so thick, though.
It is. Um, uses
Uh-huh.
non-conventional dye, I guess.
He's also in a different country, so what's available to him is different.
Yeah. Ooh, it was also cool to see everybody's setups.
Yeah,
That was neat. Got Mr. J. Kennedy, cell guy.
nice.
Uh, it's hard to see, but if you look at the video, it's like little particles moving in there.
Yeah, that's cool. Huh, you can never add another color because that's too perfect.
And I like how he added the color on top of the white lid.
That's so smart.
Yeah, it made me think of like, okay, what what can I do or give people to do the similar idea? Um, yeah, I mean that.
On your bottles?
Yeah, obviously it's not going to be exactly what it would be on the disc, but it's still a good representation.
Yeah, you know what to go for.
Also, if it's in that drawer like that, you can easily see without looking at the label, or even inside the container because it's hard to see. This is ridiculous concepts dies. This is his setup that actually he brought to event that I saw at USDGC this year.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was nice because it's a wire rack and he was working at like waist level, which was neat.
I do write on the top of the bottle and the side of it so that I can make sure the lids get back on the right one.
Yeah. So in the kits that I sell, I do have
Mhm,
labels for the side and the top.
mhm. I got to see this in person. She's very organized.
Yeah, maybe.
It would drive me crazy having to open things because 'cause I'm like I think
Yeah,
that's an ADD trait, right? Where you're like, everything needs to be out where you can see it or you forget about it existing.
I do like how she grouped it and she used
Yeah,
color tape to.
and she has a lot of custom colors, so it makes a lot of sense to do it that way.
eh, neat. Lo-fi, that crazy son of a
Boss.
like. She made her own custom labels,
Genius. I love it, and each one's color coded. It's so good.
like the tops of the cap.
Yep, every detail.
Like, come on, come on,
It's so good. That I mean, I could see why you are a little bit, like, jealous of this.
come on. Uh,
Dave is also type A, if you haven't noticed.
yeah, Jason, and he
The
used
marker
flip
lids,
caps and duct tape. I was like, dude, I'll send you some of our bottle holders if you want.
but it's so good.
Yeah, I was like, well, some of the stuff that people come up with is like, what? Crazy. So hot chocolate, not dye, but still a mix. We got some other bottles.
That's
Yeah,
what my Floetrol looks like too, all the bottles are different
yeah.
and settled as shit.
So that's all we're going to go through tonight, just to give you a little taste of that, and highly recommend joining our Facebook community group. And that is the Disc Golf Dyers Guild community. Again, you can find that. Go to the community tab on our website to go to the Facebook group or Discord server. And when you join, please make sure you answer the questions, because if you don't click,
Say
yeah,
no.
you get denied.
We just
Sorry.
wanna know you're human, that's all. It
Yeah,
can be a simple answer.
and it's kind of slightly frustrating because I don't know what happens when people invite other people, but I don't know if the people that got invited know that there's questions or how that works. So I'm like,
Right.
sorry, but it keeps the community uh, hopefully spam free. But yeah,
Mhm.
definitely go check out the Disc Golf Dyers community for that. So that's really all I have for tonight. I just wanted to test out some stuff. The chat kind of worked. I got to do some testing on that. Seems like the Instagram is Instagramming with the live, so it's you can actually see Brittany this time, so it's not just a separate stream from my phone. That's nice. And
Sorry, guys.
so I'm looking over here because I got this whole setup, um, and I am recording this as well. So thank you for this tech demo, basically. And next month, I'll do a post again, and we can review some of the discs that you guys submitted. And if there's anything else that you would like to see talked about on the roundtable review, we can definitely do that as well. I mean, I feel like we could chat forever.
We're just 2 idiots, like, talking about disc dying, so whatever you guys wanna talk about, we're
I
in.
mean, there's only one idiot here.
No.
Me. um, so yeah, and if you have any New Year's resolutions that you want to do for disc dying this year, I'm really curious to see what those are. I probably should do a post on that.
That'd be a good post.
Yeah, because again, this year I want to create a crap ton of content for you guys. Like I have a giant list of videos that I want to make. Um,
It's true.
I just I need to make time to do it. So yeah,
More foiling.
yes, more ties, more of everything. Lots of stuff. So yeah, uh, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Until next time, find your line, craft your peace. Bye.